for weeks! Riddle, you were just out there interviewing people last night on Monday Night Raw with the Arcade Bronament. Alright, you delightful human beings, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, and today we are seeing the alleged Swan Song episode of one Johnny Gargano and one Kyle O'Reilly. I don't know how true that is or not. I know there's been all kinds of crazy rumors and speculation about contracts. We don't deal with that mess over here. We're not a wrestling news thing. I just react to stuff. So, that being said, we've got plenty of firsts here on the channel. We've got our first reaction video from my kitchen, which I know it does not look like a kitchen, but it is from my kitchen. We're gathered here today to watch NXT 2.0 right after War Games. What's gonna happen? I don't know, but we're about to find out if Sling lets me in, because Sling's being a turd sandwich right now, and it's like not loading. More like we're depressed after War Games, you know, just based on the tone of it. Oh my god. Okay, well that's one way to get to it. Just get right to the cage match. Thank you. I mean, I'm a little biased because my now former voice twin was a buttface. So, former friend, they were only like tag team partners for like a few weeks. Are we watching the same show? I've been asking myself this for like the longest time. No, I mean, he was slowly warming up to Vaughn, but like Kyle was pretty guarded because I don't know. Did we not watch the last so many months of programming? Because we all know how that last tag team situation panned out. All right, Kyle, please just end this dude. Sincerely, all of us. Man, they hate this dude. I'm all for it. Oh snap. There's no escaping the cage? Time out here. What show have they been watching? This feud just started Sunday. Where are we going on about this rivalry with? Come on. Y'all are starting to sound like Monday Night Raw here. Okay, but this lighting surprisingly works with the steel cage. That's certainly one way how to do it. But wait, this dude's like really tall. I think I'm noticing a trend. We're having a lot of like physical specimens, as they describe on commentary, but with, like, no personality. Honestly, if they had escaped the cage, I know that's, like, the bad guy thing to do in these cage matches, but Kyle could have actually won this frickin' thing, but no. Apparently on NXT, we don't have escape the cage, but on Monday Night Raw, we do. Where's the consistency? We just saw a steel cage match last night. If this is how the match ends... Oh, I hate it here. I'm not impressed. You're trying to tell me that this tall, big dude had to use a low blow to win the match? We're not here to speculate. We're just here to just be deflated. I think that's a good way to describe it. We're a little deflated. Ugh. It's gonna be a shame if this was Kyle's last match on NXT. I get the whole tradition of, like, wanting to put over the new person or the younger talent, but the former voice twin is a jerkface, and Kyle deserved better if that was the sundown. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so we got Bron Breakker, who is apparently able to break bolts with a bolt cutter, but not break doors down. I think tough as nails is an understatement. Okay, that's nice to see. We like to see a little bit of respect here. The Diamond Mine. Okay, this is interesting. Give some respect to Roderick Strong. He's been contributing to NXT for quite some time now, too. Okay, Bron Breakker versus Roderick Strong. Okay, that's a match to look forward to next week. I love how the crowd singing Imperium songs. Speaking of, where's Walter at? We've been asking this for like 4 months now. Where's Waldo? Where's Walter? I don't know if I would say picture perfect splash, but it was a nice splash. Diamond Mine's really just like holding down the fort at this point, as far as I'm concerned. Just have these two throw people around for a good 20 minutes and we're cool with it. You're not gonna hear me complain. Here's my question. I'm all for having longer matches in NXT and on my wrestling shows in general, but like, why is this match going on so long? We haven't seen Jensen and Briggs for a few weeks, and the last time we saw them, like, they got their stuff stolen out of their locker room, I think, right? Yeah, I think that was it. Okay, so we have grizzled young vets out at ringside. I'm all for us setting up some more feuds and rivalries within the tag team division and stuff like that, but why'd the Creed brothers have to lose this match? Sir, what are you talking about? War Games is a match. We need to rewind this thing. Hang on. I need to rewind this thing to figure out what this dude was going on about. That never happens. Okay, correct. You've got War Games is over. It is over. It ended at Sunday at almost 11 o'clock at night. What the poop are you going on about, Vaughn? Vaughn Wagner War Games. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what we were able to decipher here. I know people were like going on about this on the Twitter bot. Alright, I want to hear your ideas for this Von Wagner War Games. I want your ideas. Is that going to be the new 2K game once you go through everything? We're going to be having some fun trying to figure this one out, but let's continue. Okay, well, Duke Hudson, he got his hair shaved off. He's got this really awful wig on that doesn't even match his root hair color. Believe me, dude, you don't want curly hair. You forget to brush one day and it all goes to poo-poo. Also, why are we getting the poker room stuff in the background if there's no poker room in the ring? What is up with this camera shaking? Who's controlling the camera? Like, I know my camera's not doing well, but it's like shaking every 5 seconds here. Okay, so we went from this hair versus hair thing to a no-holds-bar thing with no rules. I feel like it could have been flip-flopped maybe, but I don't know. I like this feud as really ridiculous as it's been. Alright, so we've got Carmelo Hayes and Dexter Lumis on deck. We saw Dexter even up the odds since Trick was being a smart person, quite frankly, in that War Games match. It was just tossing weapons in left and right. So, there's that. Okay, guess we're outside the ring. Trick's hiding behind the commentators. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, that was nice from Carmelo. Love that for him. Okay, Carmelo's trying to go after Dexter's hand again, which I get because of the storyline, but the only person I would trust to go after people's hands at this point is Pete Dunne. So wait, if Lumis and Trick are having more of a situation than Dexter and Carmelo, at least since War Games, why didn't we get Trick versus Dexter? This has actually been way more competitive than I thought this was going to be, and I'm pleasantly surprised. It's been a good match. I've enjoyed it. I wonder what role, if any, that Indi's going to play in this whole situation. Because didn't Dexter Lumis go missing from the hospital or something the last time we heard, and then we saw him at War Games? Did we ever get that reestablished? Because we would like a little bit of that continuity. Okay, well maybe this should set up Trick and Dexter for their own separate match. How about we have like a cinematic match where they're like going into the haunted house again or something crazy? I don't know. Ooh, they should make like an interactive match. Like, you know how like there's the interactive movies on Netflix? I think outside of the ending, I quite enjoyed this match. I don't have a whole lot to say on it. I didn't have much to say on it during the match, but I think that's a good sign, right? But either way, I quite enjoyed it. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. Okay, on the latest edition of Preacher, back with the Shaman. Riddle is the Shaman. For weeks, Riddle, you were just out there interviewing people last night on Monday Night Raw with the Arcade Bronament. Oh my god, this is a team I didn't realize that we needed. Oh my god, that might actually work. I like how they're giving us the recap for us. Oh, he brought up Stallion Pete. There we go. If you added a third person to your group, Riddle, how about we have RK Bro and Pete Dunne? This was definitely Preacher inspired. I don't care what anybody's got to say at this point. What are we watching? So if Riddle's the Shaman, what does that make Randy then? RK Bro and MSK, the crossover we didn't know that we needed. Alright, and speaking of Indi Hartwell, we've got her take on this whole situation. Apparently she didn't know that Dexter came back at War Games. Persia's being very grounded here. Okay, but you know what? I like these two and how they kind of complement each other. Oh, there's Johnny. Persia's like the awkward person in this whole situation. She's just like, I don't know what's going on here. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Again, I just, toxic attraction. They're probably going to pick up a win here. I don't know why this match is lasting as long as it is, but I'm not entirely mad at it. Why are we screaming so much? We're only a couple minutes into this match here. Well, that's certainly one way to put somebody away. That was a beautiful kick. There's not much to really talk about this match because it was short, sweet, and to the point. Overall, it served its purpose, so let's keep things moving. Alright, I like both of these dudes, so we're gonna be in for a good match, I think. We've got Escobar, we've got Quinn. Should be an interesting match. Honestly, I think Vic Joseph is all of us. What are you watching? And I'm like, yeah, I just asked you that question a little bit ago, I think during the first match. I will be real, this one's been a rough one to get through, but we're getting through it. Although, to be fair, I'm also super tired, but here we are. Alright, we're back with Escobar and Quinn here in this matchup. Oh my, where did all the hair come from Escobar? I might have some hair competition. I always knew that he had, a lot of hair, but, I'm just now noticing this. I don't know why. Why hasn't the referee just gotten rid of everybody at ringside? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh no, I don't like where this is going at all. Oh my god. I don't know what I just saw, but whatever I just saw gets a round of applause. Wait, Elektra just gave Xyon Quinn the brass knuckles. I'm guessing, like, this is probably a cheap way out of this whole situation. Okay, at least he got smart about this thing. Finally, we've got, like, some smart good guys on this show. Jesus. Alright, well, Escobar just gave Xyon Quinn, I believe, his first loss, but, I mean, the plot further developed, and again, I want to see what happens next. I want to know where everybody's going. Alright, people, we need to keep our composure. We're not going to be okay over here no matter what happens. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to see what's going to happen. If Gargano cries, then I'm going to cry. Alright, well, since everybody else is standing up, we're going to stand up too and give a little round of applause. We appreciate you, Shawn Michaels, for giving Johnny this extra airtime as needed. I just want Johnny to go... I just want everybody to go where they're going to be happy, okay? That's how I see it at this point. Well, you certainly gave us the best, Johnny Gargano. You certainly gave us one heck of a run that we're going to look back on with fond memories. Wow, think about how much things have changed since then, since 2015. Holy crap. We need to thank Regal for that, just in general. What happened with Regal anyway? We haven't seen him in a while. Who's chopping the onions in here? And we truly love you in NXT, Johnny. We've truly have enjoyed every second of it. My heart swelled at the Cleveland, Ohio mention. You have done us proud, Johnny Gargano. You have done us proud. Very proud. I don't like this. This is awesome. Even the baby's getting a baby wrestling chant. This is lovely. Oh, somebody's pointing in the crowd. Really? This jerk face? Oh, God, this episode's been rough, y'all. Holy crap. Seriously, you're using this dude's possible farewell speech in the name of views. Man, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you tell him, crowd, I'm with you. This was just not cool, y'all. This was not cool. Doing crappy things in the name of views. I mean, I get the social commentary part about it, but this was just not the right, no. We don't know if this is also going to be Johnny's last moment in NXT. If so, I don't know who's got a worse send-off. Poor Johnny or poor Kyle. I don't know. Oh my, this was a rough one, y'all. This was rough. I have a lot of thoughts about this week's NXT. If you're trying to build up new stars, I get that you need to have your bad guys in line, but don't you also need an equal amount of, like, good guys for them to go up against, you know, that sort of thing. There were a lot of good developments in this week's episode, but the way that they kind of handled the maybe possibly exits of Kyle and Johnny are a little, they don't simmer, they don't really marinate with me, right? Where it's like we've seen these people on our screens now for 4 years in Kyle's case, and now Johnny's in, like, gosh, like 5 or 6 years now. I mean, for me, even longer, because I was seeing his independent stuff in the mid-2010s, like, right before he got signed to WWE and all that stuff, and that was a big freaking deal up there. But, again, we're not here to speculate on where everybody's going. I have my own thoughts, and, you know, just little wish list kind of things and matches that I would like to see in either direction. But if this is truly going to be both of their swan songs, this is just, again, I don't know what we're going to label this particular video or anything as, but if this is going to be the swan songs, again, of both Kyle O'Reilly and Johnny Gargano, oh boy. We can at least sit here and just give a massive thank you to both of them, because they have both been, you know, a huge part of my young adulthood, essentially, at this point, at least since college, through all the ups and downs and the highs and the lows and stuff like that. You know, when times get tough, right, you want to watch a good show and all that stuff, and there's certain characters that are going to stick with you more than others, and no matter where they both end up, I'm going to support the crap out of them. I don't have a specific company loyalty. I support, you know, certain wrestlers and all that stuff. I don't care where they're at. I support them. And I think that's what it should be. But again, we've got this crazy tribalism in the wrestling community. And to me, that's just not okay. Have your favorite companies, have your favorite shows, have your favorite wrestlers. Just be cool about it, right? But yeah, overall, this was a rough one to get through, friends. I don't know where the direction of reaction videos are going to go moving forward. In terms of one location in my apartment or just in general, but if there's stuff that you want me to react to we'll do our best to do so. On that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell button so you get notifications around here, and also make sure to click all the links down below in the description to all my social media and also to the podcast and all that good stuff. So, on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all around later. Bye, everyone.